Yes, guys, I did it. For those of you who care about my cars and not just my motorcycle, I traded the Miata. This is a 1969 MG Midget. This is not faster than the Miata. This does not handle as well as the Miata. This is not as smooth as the Miata. It's definitely not as reliable as the Miata. And I knew very well, going into it, that this could be the dumbest decision I've ever made. But every time I look at it, I just don't care. Every time I drive it, and I pass by somebody and they wave or smile, or someone comes up to me and talks to me about it, I don't care. I think it was an awesome trade. It's in awesome condition. There are some problems here and there. My Miata was an M edition. It had a crap paint job that wasn't original, and it also had a salvage title, if I'm being honest here. So in the long run, this was probably a decent trade for it. My thinking is Miatas are like a dime a dozen, the most popular sports car ever made. You can find them everywhere, all over Craigslist. These are a little bit harder to find, especially the chrome bumper versions. And these are going up in value, while the first-gen Miatas are also going up in value. Not as quickly as these from what I can see. And just look at it. It's unique. You guys know I like unique things. I've been driving this just about every day. It's been mechanically reliable. There are a couple things I need to fix on it. But all in all, it is awesome. So I will definitely be getting you guys along on a ride soon. Give you a look of the inside. This is the stereo box, and this model didn't come with a radio when it was new, so there's no speakers back here, and this is just a cover plate. It was raining this morning, so I have the top up. There, I don't know if you can see that. You can see daylight through those doors, and you can see daylight through the top down here. It's really not very good at keeping water out, but it does the job. So you've got the tachometer, which doesn't work. I've got a new one on the way. You've got the oil and water temp, which doesn't work, but there's a water temp down here, which does work. But I'm gonna get a new one of those. Fuel gauge, this one's aftermarket, and surprise, it doesn't work. It shows full all the time, no matter what, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's wrong there. The speedometer actually does work. It stopped working on me for a little while, but I fixed it. This is the fan switch to turn on the fan, the heater. The fan does not work. This is the light switch. All the lights work. You got your choke up here. This is just a brake switch. It goes off if the brakes aren't working right, and the brakes on this thing are scary bad. Down there you got your hazards, normal stock controls, 4-speed manual. It has a 1275cc 4-cylinder engine. Makes very little horsepower. Torque is okay on it. 3 windshield wipers. Very cool. I guess I can start her up for you. Take a look under the hood. You've got to twist the key and let the fuel pump prime the carbs for a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's pretty loud. And then should just start right up. Starts first try usually. Ta-da! Open the bonnet with this, says, has a B on it. Here's the engine. Looks pretty dang good. They had it out to replace the clutch, I believe, so the previous owner repainted it the original color. So it looks really nice down here. There are those sexy twin SU carbs. Open up the back. Got some oil, of course, because it leaks. Got some touch-up paint, which I need to use. This is how you get the wheels off. This is a jack that came with the car stock when it was new. That's where you fill her up. Sounds pretty good. It's a pretty fun little car. Like I said, there are some days, like when it's raining, when I think, wow, I traded my Miata for this. But then there are other days, most days, when it's nice and I have the top down, or whenever I drive past people, because everyone will wave, everyone will smile, everyone looks at it. I don't really regret it. If you want to get into classic cars, a little midget is definitely a great starter classic car. The MGB would be better for longer drives, highways, stuff like that. And it's bigger. I'm a pretty tall guy, so, and I fit in this. Not super comfortably, but I do. Miatas are bigger than the midgets, but I just don't like the look of the MGBs. The headlights are recessed into the body because it's a longer body, and I don't think that looks nearly as good as it being out like this, because this reminds me of the front end of the older Porsches, of the 911s, which I love. But MGB GTs are awesome. I would love an MGB GT. Anyway, I'm gonna clean this puppy up, and I will let me know what you guys think of it. Be sure to click that bell next to the subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I put out a new video. I know I've been slacking lately, but I've really been working a lot and doing a lot of stuff. So tell me what you think of the car. Am I an idiot for trading my Miata for it? I've already been looking for, this is not a winter driver, so I've been looking for either trucks, or mostly I've been looking at other Miatas, so don't be surprised if I get another one. Let me know if you want me to do any videos on this thing besides a drive along, and I'll see you guys next time.